Keeping a python as a pet may sound like something out of an adventure novel, but for thousands of reptile enthusiasts around the world, it's a rewarding and fascinating experience. Pythons are among the most captivating snakes on Earth, known for their size, elegance, and calm demeanor. They belong to the Pythonidae family and are non-venomous constrictors, meaning they kill their prey by coiling around it and squeezing until it suffocates. There are many different species of pythons, each with unique characteristics. Some of the most popular ones kept as pets include the ball python, which is known for its manageable size, usually 3 to 5 feet long, and docile nature, making it ideal for beginners. The Burmese python, on the other hand, can grow over 15 feet and requires much more space and experience. Reticulated pythons are the longest snakes in the world, sometimes exceeding 20 feet, and while they are incredibly intelligent and beautiful, they are not suitable for novice keepers. There are also smaller species like the children's python and spotted python, which are easier to care for and perfect for those just starting their journey into snake ownership. One of the reasons people choose to keep pythons as pets is their unique beauty and behavior. Their smooth, shiny scales come in a range of stunning patterns and colors, from earthy browns and golds to striking yellows and greens. They move with slow, deliberate grace and are often more interesting to watch than more active pets. Many pythons are shy and prefer to spend their time hidden away in dark enclosures, but with gentle and consistent handling, they can become quite calm around humans. Another advantage is their low-maintenance lifestyle. Unlike dogs or cats, pythons don't need daily interaction, grooming, or exercise. They also don't shed fur or make noise, making them ideal for quiet households or for people with allergies. In terms of feeding, most pythons eat only once a week or even once every 2 weeks, depending on their size and age. They eat rodents like mice and rats, which are usually bought frozen and then thawed before feeding. This can be a challenge for those who are squeamish, but for many snake owners, it becomes a routine part of care. However, owning a python isn't without its downsides. First and foremost, pythons are not cuddly pets. They don't show affection the way mammals do, and some may never fully enjoy being handled. Large pythons can pose a danger if not respected, though attacks are rare, they can bite if threatened or stressed, and larger species are capable of serious injury if mishandled. Hygiene is also a concern. Like most reptiles, pythons can carry Salmonella, a bacteria that can be transmitted to humans if proper handwashing isn't followed. Their enclosures require regular cleaning to prevent bacteria and odor buildup. Another consideration is the cost and size of the enclosure. While a baby python may be fine in a 20-gallon tank, an adult Burmese or reticulated python will eventually need a very large and secure habitat, often requiring custom-built enclosures, heating elements, humidity control, and hiding spots. The temperature gradient must be carefully maintained, as snakes are cold-blooded and rely on external heat sources to regulate their body temperature. Improper heating can lead to illness, such as respiratory infections or problems shedding. Feeding a python may sound simple, but there are important details to consider. Younger pythons eat smaller prey, like baby mice, while adult pythons may need full-sized rats or rabbits. It's important to feed prey that is appropriately sized, not too big, not too small, to avoid choking or digestive issues. Live feeding is not recommended, as it can result in injury to the snake if the prey fights back. Always feed pre-killed, thawed prey in a separate container to reduce the risk of the snake associating your hand with food. In terms of health, a python that refuses to eat for several weeks may be undergoing a natural fasting period, but if it persists, you should consult a veterinarian experienced in reptile care. Other health concerns include mites, skin infections, and internal parasites. Not all veterinarians are equipped to handle snakes, so it's important to find one who specializes in exotic pets before bringing a python home. Beyond care and health, legal issues must be taken seriously. In the United States and many other countries, the ownership of pythons is regulated by law. At the federal level, the United States Fish and Wildlife Service has banned the import and interstate transport of certain large constrictor snakes, including the Burmese python and reticulated python, under the Lacey Act. This means that even if a particular snake is legal to own in your state, you may not be allowed to move it across state lines. Some states, like Florida, have strict laws due to the environmental damage caused by escaped or released pythons in the wild. Florida bans ownership of Burmese pythons entirely, and owners of existing specimens are required to register and microchip them. Other states like California, New York, New Jersey, and Hawaii have bans on owning large constrictors or exotic reptiles. Meanwhile, states like Texas, Arizona, and parts of the Midwest have more relaxed laws, though local city ordinances may still apply. Always research the specific laws in your area before considering a python, as illegal possession can lead to fines, confiscation, or worse. So who makes a good python owner? The best candidates are people who are calm, responsible, and curious about reptiles. They are patient and comfortable with routine, understand the long-term commitment, and are not easily startled by things like frozen mice or shedding skin. Pythons can be excellent pets for adults who live alone or in households without small children. They're also great for people who appreciate the natural world and are willing to create a suitable, enriching environment for an exotic animal. On the other hand, pythons are not a good fit for impulsive pet buyers, children who want something to play with, or people looking for a social animal. They're not interactive in the same way as dogs or cats, and they require consistent temperature, humidity, and careful feeding. In conclusion, owning a python is both a privilege and a challenge. These snakes are beautiful, ancient creatures that deserve respect and proper care. When kept responsibly, a python can live for decades and offer a unique kind of companionship, a quiet presence that reminds us of the wild world beyond our walls. But they are not decorations or toys. They require time, research, money, and understanding. If you're drawn to the calm intensity of reptiles, and you're willing to meet their specific needs, then a python might just be the perfect pet for you. Just remember, once you invite one into your life, you're entering into a long-term bond with a creature that slithers to the beat of a very different drum.